Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. Let me know that you can hear me. Hey there, besties. Saturday night. I know the game is on. We're sitting here watching this game in silence because I gotta talk and do this live stream because what the hell is going on? What in the hell is going on? It hasn't even been 24 hours. Now all of a sudden, every life is falling apart for the Anthonys. Reaper, what is going on? I'm trying. You be keeping me abreast. Pause. You be keeping me abreast. What is going on? Yes, I am on the boat. On it. Chilling. Eating. Barely drinking because the damn waiter won't come around. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Now watching this basketball game in the third quarter. This score is 55-68 San Antonio. Excuse me. I guess they're in San Antonio if I'm not mistaken, right? So earlier today when I happened to be watching YouTube, I saw that Minister Jap was on. And he's the first one to start talking about it. And I ain't seen him in so long because I don't think he's been on. So I was just like, child, he don't know what's going on. Then I saw somebody reacts. Is it Kingdom Reacts, I think, said something. And I'm like, what in the world? And then I saw a third person. And actually, Keisha is live right now talking too. Take heed to the message. I'm like, what is going on? I can't figure it out. Charlston White then F the F up. So now he's saying that Karmelo'S father, child, I don't even know what his name is, Mr. Anthony. Why, sir? Why? Anyway, shout out to RBN. You ain't shit. He said, aren't you supposed to be getting pregnant right now? Oh my God. I suppose, but this is important shit right here, okay? So I watched a little bit of Jap. And then I was looking at a little bit of Keisha. And then I saw that Tiki was talking about it tomorrow. And I'm like, why would anybody, I don't know who Charleston White is, y'all. I have no idea who that man is. I just know he'd be on the internet talking a bunch of shit. People listen to him. They take him seriously. He act like a buffoon, far as I can tell. But then, people listen to him. So he came up on this Carmelo Anthony stuff, right? He was he was talking all that shit in the car with the white girl. Remember? We knew it. I got $75,000. Right? Then he called up on Anton's show crying, talking about how scared he was and everybody is and everybody being intimidated, which I don't doubt might be true. But coming from him, child, I don't know. Now he over here saying, I ain't giving you no $75,000. Too bad, so sad. I can't deal with no weak man. Child, you didn't know what that man was all this time? I'm not saying he's weak. He definitely LTM though. Carmelo Anthony's father is LTM. Now, I don't know what his name is, Eduardo, child. I don't know. But he definitely LTM. The mom is more masculine than he is. That's no shade. It's just what it is, right? Now he out here talking finally. Now that the gag order is lifted, everybody is talking. And you know what? They would have been better off to have a gag order forever so that nobody would be going through none of this. Whatchamacallit is him and all of his I think Jeff had another interview where he went in even more. I ain't think it could go worse than Watermelon Felon, but child, he found a way. Now all the blacks is upset that that he's racist. And I'm like, but y'all already said he was racist, so this shouldn't be a surprise. So why y'all mad and surprised that what y'all said was finally right? Then there should be no surprise. And yet they surprised. And now there's all these think tanks on Jeff Metcalf being racist allegedly, right? And I'm like, so what about when y'all out here talking about only good cracker is a dead cracker, child? Listen, I ain't say that. I'm just repeating what we heard. And all the stuff that y'all was saying. So that just goes out the window on the strength of black people can't be racist, but you can say the most ignorant of things and then think that it's okay. Then someone says something, and then all of a sudden, it's not right. It's not fair. Child, I am so tired of everybody, y'all. I'm so tired of everybody. I'm like, all y'all crazy. All y'all crazy. This is why I don't be dealing with nobody because you can't trust nobody, right? All right, fine. So I said, let me figure out what's going on. So I have a couple of things to look at. It's the only thing we're looking at tonight, but we got to we fortunately have, oh no, let me start here. Remember when I said the only time that you sassy straights are any good is if you are deceased or you are a criminal. So it's all the support for Carmelo Anthony, and everybody's going all out, and they boycotting Asians over Carson, Chryson, Cyrus, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about. They sitting up here, they not going to the Asian store no more. Now I ain't seen nobody, without no hair, but we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. Jamel had the audacity and the nerve to come out here with blonder hair than ever before, talking about she tired of people talking about her hair. Bitch, you the one that's supposed to be pro-black with blonde hair coming out of your head, so I'm gonna need you to shut the entire fuck up. You gonna get all this smoke because you looking crazy talking about white people while you look like you trying to turn into one with all that damn blonde hair. Don't make no damn sense. Anyway, so I was listening to a couple other people, and a couple of female content creators that nobody here follows because I do separate shit on a different channel. And I was listening to them, and they were talking about they're definitely strong black women, strong and independent types or whatever. But they were saying that this basically the same thing that I was saying, that these black women will come out because it's mostly the 92%, let's be honest, coming out here at a time like this to go and go for what and we're gonna be here because I got sons. What I'm supposed to tell my sons now, child. When I was playing Bill Cosby, y'all wasn't trying to listen. When Bill Cosby was trying to tell y'all about your sons, y'all wasn't trying to listen. Y'all rather listen to Obama tell y'all that you need a GAY male in your house when you have a son. Y'all rather listen to that nigga than to listen to me. Y'all would rather go along with this get along of ABCDism all over your damn kids. You don't parent your damn kids. They out here taking over as teens, doing all this foolishness. Y'all ain't got shit to say. Y'all out here arguing this mess, talking about let somebody say something to me, and you talking about you gonna take them the hell on up out of here. Like of all things to mimic, you're gonna mimic what Carmelo Anthony did so that your dumbasses can go to jail and then turn around and say that it's racism. So y'all willing to do the dumbest of the dumbest of shit that don't make no damn sense to be able to go to the cookout, as they call it, to say that you still black and you down and you're not a coon. So you would rather follow that stupid ass narrative, allow your kids to see you following that stupid ass narrative, and then when your gremlins get into some more trouble, y'all gonna be out here in the streets again saying that everybody is racist while y'all not taking this opportunity to teach your kids that this is not what you do. You need to exercise self-control because this is a perfect example, if you want to use it for anything, of what not to do. Y'all, that's not how y'all take it. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. That's not how y'all take it. Y'all would rather be out here on the strength of you black, we black, everybody black, talking the dumbest shit. See, that's why I can't rock with most of y'all, because you do shit that don't make no damn sense. So I'm supposed to give him my livelihood over Carmelo? No shade against him, child. Good luck to that kid, right? But there's a lot of people that failed him before he got to this point, it seems. A lot of people. Sorry, child. Good luck to you. Hopefully you learn something in jail and you know how to figure people out better than maybe your parents are. Because there's some crazy ass things that they admit to. Child, y'all should have kept that gag order in place. None of them is helping themselves. None of them is helping themselves. But keep talking, child. Keep talking. Content for days. I haven't even got time to get to the They told us not to say anything, and they told us we should get a white lawyer. And yet the colors are mad at the black lawyer because they got Mr. Chow off, which I did. You all were right. Mr. Chow was in jail for 3 years. Who heard about that case before Carson got convicted? I'm sorry, Mr. Chow got let go. Bueller. Who even heard about that case? That man was in jail for 3 years. Carson has been dead for 3 years. Christ Chow, whatever his name is. 3 years. Ain't nobody talking about it. Wasn't nobody out here marching for it. Wasn't nobody in the streets about it. Now, nothing. Then all of a sudden, you find something to try to fit your narrative. Now you want to draw him in. Now y'all boycotting Asians. Go ahead, though, child. I am for it. I am all for it. This just proves how all over the place y'all are. How come your pros wasn't telling y'all about the case of South Carolina? I'm gonna just call it South Carolina. I don't want to be disrespectful for that kid. Cyrus, thank you, boo. Child, I don't know why I can't remember his name. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Just jump onto something just so that you can say, but white people do it too. Because basically that's what this is about. But white people do it too. Okay, and as you're learning, they're going to be all right, which is why I don't understand why you continue to focus on what they're doing when you need to focus on what we are or are not doing. Because there's a lot that we are not doing or doing that's dumb, that don't make no sense, that don't move no needles and don't make anything better. It actually is making it worse. Mr. Jap had up a thumbnail that said the beginning of a race war or something like that. And I don't think he's wrong. I do not think he's wrong. Y'all, I could be on this boat right now. Let me rephrase. I'm probably around a bunch of racists on this boat right now. I promise you, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Long as you leave me the fuck alone, that's all that fucking matters. Because, child, you never know when I might be racist at a moment, okay? Y'all think, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all think that you're going to do what now if Jeff Metcalf, so Jeff Metcalf is allegedly racist because of his rant, right? Not like he wasn't listening to what was going on for a year now. Not like he ain't hear all the colored think pieces. Ain't like they wasn't, hearing what was going on. But now he's being admonished, I guess. And that dude that was jumping up and down, in the white man's face, he's who y'all want to follow. Y'all, some of the things that y'all be doing, this is why I can't be following y'all. Plus, I'm not a follower anyway. But y'all don't do nothing that make any sense. It don't make no sense. You gonna follow Charlston White now? He up here saying, "Nah, I'm not gonna do nothing." But we about to get into it, okay? Shout out to RBN. He said, "I just ordered a half a chicken, fried rice, and 3 egg rolls. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all can't be counted on for shit. Y'all ain't shit. Yeah, but sassy." You sassy straight anyway. You ain't shit. You ain't ever gonna be shit, and that's what the shit is. So that makes sense. That makes sense. But they like it. We love it, right? You, not you, y'all, but they, I should say, can call all the names all they want to. You can say whatever it is that you want to. When I said what you should do is in your community, child. Let me tell y'all, which I'm sure I've said before, I don't need a boycott to know that if somebody treats me wrong where I'm supposed to spend money, I promise you I don't go back, Bueller. I promise you I will not go back. I will not beg anybody to take my money. I never have. I never will. You think I work hard in order to beg somebody to take my money? You know how many nail salons I've been to when a motherfucker was acting like a motherfucker? Motherfucker, I'm out. There's too many to be worrying about your ass. And I've even tried to go to black people. That shit ain't work out. I moved on from that motherfucker. Child, it's just some of y'all crazy people that want to keep forcing people to take your money, child. That's okay. There's always somebody else. Trust me when I tell you, there's always someone else. But when you have these people in your neighborhoods and that's who you depend on solely, you are the ones that need to really be worried about this. The rest of y'all fall in line however you want to. I'm good where I'm at. And I showed y'all a picture of that nail salon that I was just in, and blacks coming in and out, round and round in the doorway, child. Round and round, getting them toes done, getting them feet done, getting wax going on. There wasn't a shortage of people up in that bitch, okay? Because I know, biatches, whether y'all want to believe me or not. But where it needs to be done is when you got a Sunoco or a dash in or whatever the hell it might be, gas station in your neighborhood, and they treat you like shit and they follow you and they don't let you do this, they don't let you do that, or the same thing in the Chinese place, or the same thing at the laundromat, or the same place at the check cashing place, or the same place at the hair place, or wherever the hell else and how whatever the hell else they got. When they own everything in your damn community, you still go in there, you still be snapping and whatnot. You still go to them. That's the place where you need to be worried about it, because they don't act like that where I go. Trust me when I tell you, people don't act like that where I go, or I won't go there no more. But that's just me. I'm just saying. But you know, people can. I don't know why people think that they get to tell me. Let me just use myself what to do with my money. I'm sorry. Did you earn any of this money, Bueller? I'm sorry, did you earn any of this money? Do you pay any of these motherfucking bills around this bitch? Until you do, I'm gonna need y'all to go straight to hell. And I know that there's more than 50% of people who feel the same damn way. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Because this is a different time. And y'all can try to use those 1930s and 40s and 50s tactics all you want to. There's too many people in the world. There's too many people that have access to the rest of the world. And there's too many people that don't want to listen and that don't see or don't have the issues that other people do. Poors, fake poors, okay? That's what y'all should do. Because where I go, I'm not praise the Lord, as far as I know, I'm not racially profiled. Now, when I go to malls, I'm pretty sure I'm profiled because they looking for people who are stealing. I don't know if y'all know that is actually a thing. I've worked in many of what is it called? Stores. The Limited, Macy's, a place that used to be called Strawbridge's. I've worked in men's stores. I've worked in retail. I've been the key person, like assistant manager person, whatever. I've done all that. Yes, we watch people. Yes, that does happen. It might be because you black. It might be because of the hair. It might be because you stink, child. Whatever the reasons are, if you go in some place in the public to buy something, somebody's watching your ass, even if it's the eye in the sky. So it is what it is. Then don't go to retail stores then. Child, you think they in business so people could be stealing from them? That's just not how that works. Now, if you're being harassed out there in the Sunoco or the Dash In or the Exxon or whatever the hell it might be, every time you come in there, that's a whole different story. But if that what was going on, why wasn't y'all out there boycotting then? Boycott that in those places, and make sure that they don't open up another hair place. Because y'all know damn well this biatch is going to be round the effing corner, round the block. All they got to do is say free bundles. They're going to be there. Say I'm lying. All they have to say is free bundles. They're going to be there. But anyway, y'all already know. I know you already know. But let me go ahead and play this first video. Y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Because, child, they out here. Let me share the screen. Shout out to all the 92% out here doing the damn thing for Karmelo. They wouldn't do shit for none of y'all sassy straights. Unless you're dead or a criminal. But ain't it interesting how they can come together real quick for this and ain't doing shit for none of y'all. I'm not going to let this go, y'all, because I find it amazing. It is amazing how this can be put together that damn quick. But y'all can't even get a biatch to just act like she got some normal damn standards so that she can go ahead and have the damn relationship that she wants to. Always going to tell you what you not going to do, what you got to do, and what they need, and you better give it to them. But then all of a suddenly now, what are we going to do with our sons? Child, raise them. What are you talking about? That's what you do. Remember when Bill Cosby tried to talk to y'all? You ain't want to listen. Monique tried to talk to y'all? You ain't want to listen. Lucia Rashad tried to talk to y'all? You ain't want to listen. Listen, Sexy Red say something. Yes, sis. Go, sis. Yes, sis. Go, sis. Ass effing backwards. But y'all, they out here marching for you, boy.
Carmelo Anthony will walk free. 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 We love our black youth. They deserve protection too. We love our black youth. They deserve protection too. We love our black youth.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold on a GD minute. Did they just say we love our black? Y'all lucky I don't have the prices wrong, but did they just say that they love their black youth? What? Wait, who is this anyway? Oh no, these are all the good mamas. These are all biatches. Shout out to the 92%. Ain't shut the fuck up since they said they was gonna shut the fuck up.
We love our black youth.
See how they can come out, they can organize, they can put some shit together, they can do what they want to do when they want to do it. They ain't doing nothing for you sassy straights, but as soon as y'all, the black one, shout out to everybody that is here, I'm talking to the black sassy straights tonight. Soon as you sit up here and you bring a white girl or a ling-ling, as CGA calls her, y'all worse than the devil himself. Y'all already know how that works. I know there's some men out there, but child, who do you hear and who have you seen for the most part? Child, I gotta go find that video. I'm gonna do a separate video tomorrow because it's a C-Day tomorrow. And I'm gonna get that clip and I'm gonna show it to y'all because it was crazy. Just watching some of the stuff, it is crazy. Everybody hates Mont. Shout out to you, boo. He says they talked ish about that man for a year as a community. Let him get his ish off. He ain't no more racist than the rest of us. Oh, you talking about Jeff? I don't disagree. Especially when they was just talking all that Mad Sugar Honey Iced Tea, and they out here wild and just randomly hitting white people. And then as soon as something else might happen, I ain't saying nothing, but you know, I'm saying something without saying something. Then all of a sudden, the community got to come together. Child, yes, 83-73 Spurs, fourth quarter with 7 minutes and 43 seconds left. So FYI on that. But go ahead, child. This mess about the kids though, child. What?
It's kind of the communication kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my live, it's connection's bad, but it's still recording. So just stay tuned. So when it uploads, it's gonna run straight through.
All right, so I guess the person that I found this on is the person who's actually doing the video. So I don't know him like that, so I don't want to keep showing the video, but that's what they're out there doing, okay? And you all can't get a fucking meal, right? All right, cool. So let me go on over here, shout out to Reaper, to remind us back in the day, 11 short months ago, our friend TLA had some things to say about this case. And you know how we feel about TLA around here.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Already know what it is. So, let me go over here and we're going to listen to what TLA had to say as a reminder of things that people, because, you know, people don't want to listen to the people that they should listen to What did we watch? Dennis Sperling. Everybody choose to listen to Willie D. How? I have no idea. How? I have no idea. But you know, community is going community, right? Then it was Nate the lawyer, and people had issue with what he had to say. And he's a real lawyer, man, and been through brain surgery. He's still out here trying to teach people shit. Y'all want to talk about that, man. AV, I ain't seen nobody talk about her. She trying to get what, out, whatever her perspective is. Then there's me, your favorite YouTube lawyer. I ain't really a lawyer, just a lawyer on YouTube, right? We know nobody listens to me, which is fine. I don't give a damn. But here's a lawyer that we definitely know and people typically will listen to. Of course, they're not going to listen to him. So it looks like this video was done 11 months ago. I just don't remember, child. I'm old. It says Carmelo Anthony Camp's worst mistake, humiliating the victim's father, 20 more years for Carmelo. And if you can't see, this is 11 months ago. This is 11 months ago. TLA be knowing. Shout out to TLA.
Many of you were surprised at a point that I made in my last video on how Carmelo Anthony's family has actually costed Carmelo extra years in prison. So many extra years. You wanted me to expound on that further because you had not heard anyone make that point. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm giving you the perspective, not of a YouTuber reacting to news, but of an attorney who's practiced for more than 20 years. This is behind the scenes info. So let's get to it. Now, let me explain on how Carmelo's mother basically sentenced her own son Carmelo to an extra 10 to 30 more years in prison and what she can do about it.
Oh no, not an extra 10 to 30. What's the sentence? 35? So maybe he could have gotten away with 5, but allegedly the mama did something?
Now to try to fix it. I explained in my last video that Carmelo's mother apparently hired a family spokesperson, one Dominique Alexander.
Oh, well, we already know about this nigga here. And what I say, when he kicked what's his name out, that was, in my opinion, the beginning of the end. You ain't had to kick that man out, but of course he had to for the culture. He had to do it for, for everybody so he could show that these white people ain't getting away with nothing. That's what it's always about. While they sitting in the corner, they're not very good at picking people. Can I be honest? It seems like the Anthonys are not very good at picking people to be around them, represent them, to get advice from. It's just not looking good. It just does not seem to be looking good, in my opinion. Did they even look into this dude? He got some shit with him.
Dominique calls himself a minister of justice, whatever that is. Dominique is a convicted felon. He's alleged to have beaten his girlfriend. Then he got a new girlfriend. And when that girlfriend left out of the apartment...
Of course he got a new girlfriend, because as soon as he allegedly knocked her between the wash machine and the dryer, all the women came like roaches and say, that's the type of man that I want.
Of justice, whatever that is. Dominique is a convicted felon. He's alleged to have beaten his girlfriend. Then he got a new...
Wait, he's a convicted felon and he's a convicted felon and he's in charge of the National Action Network? Oh, no. Child, but he black, you black, everybody black. That's all that matters, right? I don't understand how long it needs to take and how many situations need to be shown before you coloreds, you blacks, your ebonies, your FBAs, your ADOS, your ebonies, whatever you want to be called today. Get it together and understand that you need to understand who you're dealing with and know who you're dealing with on the basis of what the fuck it is that they offer and not because they're black. Child, please. Y'all so stupid. I'm sorry, dumb. Dummism all 2026.
Girlfriend. And when that girlfriend left out of the apartment, the good minister grabbed that woman's 2-year-old baby and shook him until that baby got brain damage. The good minister pled guilty in that case to felony charges and was in prison. Now, this is the man that Carmelo's mom chose to speak on Carmelo and the family's behalf. The good baby shaking minister. The minister did exactly what you would expect a convicted felon to do.
When say the shaking baby minister, TLA ain't shit.
is the man that Karmelo'S mom chose to speak on Karmelo and the family's behalf. The good baby shaking minister. The minister did exactly
Not the good baby shaking minister. TLA, you ain't shit for that. I tell you, he is not shit for that.
what you would expect a convicted felon to do when handling Karmelo'S case. He absolutely destroyed it. How? He ostracized the most important person in Karmelo'S case. Now, who is that? Is that the judge? No. Is that the prosecutor? No. The most important person alive in Karmelo'S case is actually Jeff Metcalf, the father of the young man that Karmelo Anthony killed.
Oh, you mean the dad that said that this is not about race? You mean the dad that came and tried to have whole conversations with them, and then you let the shaken baby felon get in between that, chastise him, talk about him, get in front of the cameras, because like most people, they just want to get their 15 minutes, get as much money as they can, and then they move on to whatever the next might be, allegedly. But allegedly, because just in case, but I be knowing, but allegedly, y'all understand what I'm saying.
Metcalf. The father, Jeff Metcalf, is the linchpin to Karmelo'S entire future. Let me tell you that in a murder case where the victim is gone, the case lives on through the victim's next of kin. When a parent has to bury his child, everyone looks to that parent to gauge how to react. Judges consciously and subconsciously look at the parent's facial expression when they're testifying on the witness stand. Prosecutors run all their plea offers through the parents. Reporters knock on the parents' doors for statements, and they aim their cameras at the parents when the verdicts drop. And
oh, I think they were there for the verdict. They left after the impact statement. Okay. Okay. Was he kind of predicting the future, child? Is it lead attorney Ostras? What is it called? Nostradamus, TLA Ostramus, something like that.
Facial expression when they're testifying on the witness stand. Prosecutors run all their plea offers through the parents. Reporters knock on the parents' doors for statements, and they aim their cameras at the parents when the verdicts drop. And the jurors, oh my goodness, the jurors hang on every word of the parents. Notice every little movement, every gesture. In this,
and you think that this man don't know? Over 20-year attorney Nate, over 20 years, but you don't think that they don't know? Just like I know about finance, they know about the law.
In this case, Jeff Metcalf, the father, is not just a spectator in the case. He's the conscience of the entire community. If you win Jeff, you win all the sympathy. But if you alienate him, you can go to prison for life. Now, months ago, Jeff Metcalf, the father, he did something unthinkable. Reporters, as they always do, shoved a microphone in this grieving father's face and asked him, how do you feel about this Karmelo Anthony? Do you know what he said? Jeff Metcalf said, and I quote, you know what? I've already forgiven this person. Already. Now, that is amazing. It's amazing that Jeff would have the strength to do that, because I would be incapable of that. The maturity, the wisdom, the strength, I just would not have. Now, that baby shaking minister is not going to know this, but when a father makes a statement like that, a statement of forgiveness, the entire Karmelo team has to drop everything. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Your entire legal strategy has to change. I can tell you as an attorney that you call an emergency meeting with all the lawyers, all the family, maybe PR consultants if the family has means for that. You bring everyone together to get them on the same page and let them know that this case will revolve around one person, Jeff Metcalf, the father. So when Karmelo's mother heard,
that would be crazy talk to try to listen to the victim's parent, right? If the victim's parent is trying to what would we call it? Mend fences, broker a deal, come together. We saw this happen. We covered all this. We saw it. We covered it. And as soon as it happened, I was just like, you gonna let that nigga talk for y'all? He in charge of the National Action Network. That's all I needed to hear. And then you kick that man out. We watched this mess. That was wild AF. Now all of a sudden, now at the end, y'all are put upon and you upset. But where were y'all in the beginning? See, this is the other thing that Negroes do, is they come to the end of things instead of when things start or in the beginning of things. Which is what I said about Cyrus. Oh, I got it right finally. Which is what I said about Cyrus. So now y'all all into Cyrus and everything when when this has been, that child been on up out of here for 3 years. Now all of a sudden everybody's an expert on what happened. How y'all expert on what happened when it happened 3 years ago and y'all wasn't even talking about it? Y'all wasn't thinking about it. Y'all didn't know nothing about it, but y'all experts on what happened. Isn't that interesting? Can't get along with nobody for nothing, even for your own interest. That's the thing about this, right? You're not even doing it. They don't want to do it, in my opinion. Most people don't want to do something like this. For instance, talking to Metcalf, because they worried about how others are going to look at it. What are others going to say? How are others going to feel? And you know who the others are in this case. I wish I would give a fuck. That's a problem with so many people. You worrying about people that you don't even know and what they think and what they got to say. That's actually one of the bigger problems, probably, you know, in today's times right now. The go along, get along gang, because many of people aren't brave enough, I'll use that as the word, to stand up to anyone. And they scared that somebody's going to do something or say something about them, and then they be out here, I don't know, embarrassed or something. Y'all got to grow up. Y'all, these are adults. We ain't even talking about the kids. I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about the adults. You're a whole ass adult. You're a whole ass adult worried about what other people that you don't even know think about you or what they got to say about you. That's crazy. You're going to sit up here and listen to the National Action Network baby shaking dude, allegedly. Especially when it comes to your son, the straight A student or whatever his grade point average was, saving kids' lives or whatever he was doing. Got a Latina girlfriend, and the stars don't seem to have a problem with that, y'all. Karmelo'S girlfriend is BIPOC, not black, but BIPOC. She a Latina. No problem with that. If it was one of y'all, would it be a problem, Bueller? If it was one of y'all, would it be a problem, Bueller? I guess in this particular case, because he's a kid, that they let all that go. 83 to 85, fourth quarter, 3 minutes and 53 seconds left. So, no, it's not an issue now. But when Bronny took his white girlfriend to the prom, it's a problem. Oh, is it only because it's white people? Because what's his name? Karmelo'S little girlfriend is looking Hispanic. They okay with that because I guess she's kind of looking black. But when it comes to the you sassy straights, let one of y'all bring a white girl around. You know it's gonna be hate in the heart. The daggers is gonna be flowing. Grits and bacon, thank you, boo. He said, I told people his parents failed him. I have seen people say that. But I gotta give props to TLA for calling this almost a year ago exactly.
Heard what Jeff said about her son. What do you think that this lady did? She handed the microphone at a press conference to the baby shaking minister of justice. And at that press conference,
the baby shaking minister of justice, TLA, if you are listening, I am too through with you. I mean, it's perfect, but I am too through with you. And that's exactly what happened. You let that nigga speak for you. That ninja speak for you. And he have no business. And if you would deal with that man, then why you let him run you around? He's right. That's crazy. The baby shaking minister.
Conference where Jeff Metcalf showed up to pray with the family. The baby shaking minister called the police and had Jeff kicked out. Like, can you believe it? They kicked Jeff Metcalf, who came there to pray. They kicked him out of the press conference. The entire spectacle went viral within an hour. Do you know what else? Carmelo Anthony's prison sentence was prolonged by 10 to 25 years within that same hour. Now, why do I say that? What did the family show Jeff in that instance? Jeff the father. They showed Jeff that there was no remorse. They showed Jeff that there would be no mutual prayers.
Has anybody heard any apologies or I'm sorries? We talked about this. The Knicks are up by 1 point, 86 to 85, 3 minutes, 17 seconds. We talked about that. Not a I'm sorry, my bad, my fault. I wish I could change things. Nothing. Nothing. And it's not even their responsibility, honestly, because when we stole Snickers bars out of the corner store when we were younger, our grandmothers marched us right the fuck back in there and said, "You give it back and then you apologize." None. Not near none. Right, Lawrence. No remorse, no apologies, no nothing. TLA predicted this. Negro Damas, I think y'all decided on. Negro Damas predicted this already. Shout out to TLA.
Anthony's prison sentence was prolonged by 10 to 25 years within that same hour. Now, why do I say that? What did the family show Jeff in that instance? Jeff, the father. They showed Jeff that there was no remorse. They showed Jeff that there would be no mutual prayers. There would be no reconciliation. Showed that man nothing but hostility and aggression. The same hostility, the same aggression maybe that was at that track meet that fateful afternoon, that was under that tent. Some of you are not going to appreciate how important this father is. You just don't know how these criminal sentences work. I see your comments on YouTube and Twitter. You think, oh, this person killed that person, so put the killer in prison and throw away the key. Put him there for life. That's what you guys say. You have no idea. I will tell you that people kill people all the time, and the sentences range from insanity on the low end to insanity on the high end. Now, who controls where the sentence is going to fall? At the end of the day, it is the sentiment of the community that will decide. And in this case, Jeff Metcalf is at the center of that entire community. Now, let's do this. Let's suppose it is your first day of law school, and I am your criminal law professor. I am going to tell you some quick facts, and you tell me the sentence that you would give in this scenario if you were the jury, if you were the judge.
All right, we'll play this game and then I'm done because I'm moving on. Shout out to RB, and I appreciate you, boo. He said, breaking news, Mr. Messi just whispered to Michonne, when you get done with this live, we ain't got nothing to worry about. I got a little I got a little sperm count. Shut the hell up. Shout out to Abba Dabba Do. Hey, listen, if it works, it works. I don't even care. Shout out to you. You so crazy. Come on, TLA.
But first, and this is important, put right now for the record what you think Karmelo should be sentenced to in the comments. Put it below. Now, here
what do y'all think Karmelo should have been sentenced to is the question.
is the quiz. I want everybody to take it. Here's the first case, 4 cases. A 16-year-old in Texas, basically the same age and state of Karmelo. He gets hammered, consuming alcohol, consuming drugs. He does the whole thing. He gets behind the wheel of a vehicle. Of course, he gets into an accident. Now, here's the thing. He kills 4 people. He intentionally gets hammered and gets cooked, and then he takes 4 lives. Now, little law student of mine, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to determine how many years in prison you would give him. Ready? Go.
How many years in prison would you give that little bastard who deleted 4 people? Drunk and high driving. Oh, y'all thought he should have 5 years before the bull crap, 30 to life, 50. Well, y'all about right, y'all. 60. Lord help your people. This jackass here should get something for each person. We'll see.
And while you are considering your sentence, just know that in this case, the affluenza case, if you're old enough to remember, this young man, he took 4 lives. But how many years did the judge give him? Well, the judge gave him 10 years for taking 4 lives.
Wow.
10 years. But here's the kicker. It wasn't 10 years of prison. The judge gave him 10 years of straight probation. This man took 4 lives and got a straight probationary sentence.
Wow, racist.
Not 1 day in prison. Did you guess it? Did you guess 0 years? Now, here is the second of 4 scenarios. A football player gets hammered just the same. He gets into his Bentley, he's an NFL player, and starts speeding. Of course, he runs over a guy, kills him dead. How many years in prison did this NFL player get for the killing? Now, the victim is gone forever. You got 5 seconds to guess.
Anybody? Bueller? How many did this one get? I'm going to say probably got some time, 25 years or so. He blick. You know, that's all that matters.
How many years? And while you are considering how many years, all you football fans know that Mike Vick, the quarterback of the great Atlanta Falcons, got 2 years in prison for dog fighting. That's 2 years in prison for dogs. How many years did this NFL player get for actually killing a man? That's right. Dante Stallworth gets hammered, gets in his car, and kills a man in the street. He gets 30 days in the county jail. No prison.
Oh no! Did y'all know that? I've heard of Dante Stallworth. Did he used to play for the Eagles or something? The score is 88-86. Knicks with 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Did y'all know Dante Stallworth? I know y'all do. I know the name. So he got 30 days. Wow. He paid the victims off. They ain't got nothing to do with the court though. Wow. Racist. Child racist.
At all. Just 30 days in jail. Mike Vick gets 2 years in prison for dogs. Now, my little law student, you ask, well, how can that be? What happened in that case? Well, I'll tell you. Dante Stallworth showed extreme remorse. He apologized.
Oh. Does Dante still play football, y'all? Bueller. Wow. You mean showed remorse and care instead of allowing the rest of the world to run off at the mouth?
And most importantly, he reached a financial settlement with the family. Dante went into his pocket and got the family on his side. Now, let me ask you, did Carmelo Anthony's family do that? Dante slid the victim's family some money. Carmelo Anthony's family got over $500,000. Did Carmelo's mom do any of that? Did the mom even offer to pay for the funeral? Guys,
Now, somebody was saying this, something similar to this. I forget where I was hearing it. They said, I forget where I heard it. They weren't given 90 to 88, 33 seconds, New York. They weren't giving them any sorries. They weren't giving them any remorse, just like TLA is saying. And I didn't know this video existed, y'all. People have already been discussing that part. But, you know, if you show any type of compassion, remorse, or empathy, then that means that you're racist. So that's why people won't do it. And again, this is the one of the lessons that needs to be learned. But you can't, force people to understand that, sometimes you got to give. Which is why you sassy straights can't have no relationship with these people, because this is mostly women. Say I'm lying. This is mostly women. They're always leading the charge, as they say. And TLA is absolutely right. I'm sure somebody's going to say, he's talking about. Okay, then he don't know what he's talking about. But I think he's right. I think he's absolutely right. But y'all, what do we know? Go on, child.
I'm going to tell you, you do not know there are so many levels to criminal law. Now, 2 more quizzes to go. You're my law student and you are guessing these sentences, but there are a few of you that are listening, maybe 4 to 6, that are going to get an A in my class. You're going to be the A students. You're going to say, well, Professor Lead, I can distinguish those cases. In both of those cases, yes, the defendants did kill their victims, but it really wasn't intentional because they were under the influence and they were driving. The Carmelo Anthony case is different. It was not vehicular. It was with a knife. There was direct violence. Now, if you thought of that, then you would get an A in my class. That's a great point. So let me give you a case that is a little closer to home. Now, let's take a pause from this Carmelo Anthony insanity for a second to have a quick word from our sponsor, Chapter Medicare. If someone you love is on Medicare, then
we're not about to do that, but thanks, TLA. Let me see, because it's 92 to 88, New York with 20 seconds left in a timeout. I was trying to see what the New York Post is saying. Oh, they're following along too. So down by 4, 20 seconds left. This might be it, y'all. This might be it. All right. Sorry for the pause, TLA. Sorry for the pause. Let me go on over here to show you at some point 2 days ago or so what Charlston White was saying. I can't keep up. He says, I was a fool. Charlston White issues emotional phone apology to Carmelo Anthony's father, blasting a lack of white compassion. Oh, Lord, help your people.
Stupid for even calling you, trying to make you believe what I believe. Because I really believe that, fam. Nigga, I don't went against my own people trying to convince black people white people is good, homie. But all white people ain't bad. Why? I ain't never met a bunch of bad white people. So when I saw all white jewelry, I called you and told you, have no fear. White people ain't that bad. I had faith in that all white jewelry, didn't I?
Hey.
Child, the people from New York is about to cry. I think they about to win. Spike Lee and John Turturro, I think his name is. The Knicks is about to win, y'all.
Didn't I, man? Listen, I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people, homie. I told you, man, that white jewelry go do right by us. I told you that, homie, and I believed it. I feel foolish. I feel stupid for even calling you, trying to make you believe what I believe. Because I really believe that, fam. Nigga, I don't win against my own people trying to convince black people, white people is good, homie. Only to look like a fool in such a case. It's hard to defend it. It's hard to defend what we see, homie. I feel stupid for even calling you, trying to make.
All right, I don't even know who you're talking to, but this is from 2 to 3 days ago, right? So today, or how long ago is this? 16 hours ago. So yes, today it says score is 92-90, New York, 16 seconds left on a timeout. Charlston White says he's no longer helping the family of Carmelo Anthony because his father is weak and not willing to stand for nothing. That ninja just wants some bills paid. Oh no. Oh no. That ain't right. That ain't right, child. What you got to say?
In the case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Carmelo's daddy. Nigga is weak, dark side and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man, nigga. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass nigga Benjamin Crump here. I'm out. I'm off the Carmelo Anthony case. I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid.
So he didn't know that beforehand. He had to feel fire in order to know the fire was hot.
Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Carmelo's daddy. Nigga is weak, dark side and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man, nigga. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass nigga Benjamin Crump here. I'm out. I'm off the Carmelo.
What money is he sending back? I thought he the one that had the money to give to them. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't understand what I'm missing. I mean, I know not much. This is all ghetto. But what am I missing? Lord have mercy. So, issue is all the people, uh-oh, somebody got hurt. Hold on. It is 92-90, 8.8, and somebody is at the free point line on New York. About to extend to 3 or not because he missed. Anyway, so Charlston White wasn't able to discern prior to getting all involved or over everything. You know what I mean? Like, does no one have any type of discernment? So now it's 93-90 with 8.8 seconds left, and San Antonio is about to take the ball out. This could be it. I'm just confused. I don't get it. It's not for me to get, though. Let me go over here to Kingdom Reacts. That's the person I was talking about. He says Carmelo Anthony's support falls apart after Charlston White pulls the plug. Imagine having him to be in charge of your whole important ass venue when it comes to your son. Wow. Just wow.
I think a lot of people are looking at this case the wrong way. Everybody keeps arguing about who won, who lost, who's right, who's wrong. Meanwhile, the most interesting part of the story happened after the verdict, because after the jury made its decision, people who seemed to agree with each other suddenly disagreed. Supporters started disagreeing with supporters. Commentators started disagreeing with commentators. And the further away we got from the courtroom, the messier this conversation became, y'all. Don't believe me? Watch this.
I've realized we're in danger. Like Black people, we're in danger. All we have done is exist, and we are not liked by pretty much everybody but us. This should really be an eye-opener. It's definitely made me question and look at some different things differently and look at situations differently. It's got me thinking that everybody that's non-Black has some form of thread in their text where they're using the N-word. I'll put money on it. As much as we brought to this country and as much as we've done and contributed, we are always going to be known as the worst people on the planet. And we have literally done nothing.
All right, hold on. The question is, why does okay. Let's stop right there, because I think this clip accidentally explains why so many people are talking past each other. She's asking, why does everyone hate Black people? What? But that's not the conversation most people are having right now. Most people are talking about Austin Metcalf. Most people are talking about the trial. Most people are talking about the verdict. Most people are talking about everything that happened after. Not adding, it's always identity politics that has to get added into it. So when someone asks a broad question in the middle of a very specific situation, people immediately start asking different questions. That's why these conversations seem to go nowhere. One side is talking about community, the other side is talking about the case. Those are two different conversations. And that's where things start to get messy. Yeah, they do. Then somebody came along and somehow made this thing even messier.
You know, I am so sick of this shit. This TikTok shit pisses me the fuck off. A young lady on here just informed us, you know what I'm saying, that a similar case, you know what I'm saying, but the only thing different is there was two white boys chasing down a Black guy, shot him in the back of his motherfucking head, killed him and shit. The judge gave them time served 2 years in the pen. We gave them 4 years. They served 2 years. And he telling these motherfuckers they get out in 2 motherfucking years. No, we should kill white people. Fuck on, look, fuck it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say anymore. You can say this hate speech, whatever, but I hate these motherfuckers. It's time to start killing these motherfuckers. If we don't kill those motherfuckers, they're going to keep killing us. And it's time for an eye for an eye. Fuck it, let's kill these motherfuckers.
You see, this is what people lose me.
Oh, my God.
Austin Metcalf is dead. The family is grieving. A trial happened. A jury made a decision, and somehow the answer becomes more violence. What are we doing? Seriously. What are we doing? Is this not racism? Is this not... Are you not becoming the very thing that you claim to be fighting against? Because every time something tragic happens, there's always somebody who thinks the solution is to make the situation bigger, louder, and uglier. The weird thing is, they usually believe they're helping. All they're really doing is making reasonable people back away from the conversation entirely. And if you know, you'll notice something too. Most people online aren't cheering this.
7. Oh, what's his name again? 93-90. If Nick is at the free throw line and misses with 7.7 seconds left. So trying to see if he will get another shot. It's still playing here. Am I behind? Am I behind? Well, you could get a shot off in 7.7 seconds. Is he going to make the basket is the question. Uh-oh. 4 points is different now. 4 points is different. 3. Miss. It's over. It's over. Shout out to the Knicks. Congratulations to the Knicks. Shout out to Kofa. Even though I know he's not here. You know he's watching the game. So, anyway. So, there you go. It's over. New York Knicks, NBA champions. And Charleston White is wilding, I guess we shall call it. But let me go to what he said, and then I'll go back to Kingdom Reacts.
The Carmelo Anthony case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Karmelo'S daddy. Nigga is weak, dockside and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man, nigga. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass nigga Benjamin Crump here. I'm out. I'm off the Carmelo Anthony case. I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Karmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Karmelo'S daddy. Nigga is weak, dockside and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man, nigga. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass nigga Benjamin Crump here. I'm out. I'm off the.
He said he's sending the money back, sir. I thought you was giving the money. See where I be confused at? I thought you was giving the money. Now you're talking about getting the money back. You can't even get along. Has it been a week? Y'all can't even get along for a damn week. Oh, let's go back to Kingdom.
Clip on. Most people are looking at it like, yo, bro, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
But then something happened that caught my attention. Not criticism, not outrage, a separation.
Carmelo Anthony case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Karmelo'S daddy. Nigga is weak, dockside and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man.
Oh, so he'd rather go with the white supremacy? You think they telling him and calling him those names? Or does that make him an auntie ruckus now? Now that he want to be friends with Jeff Metcalf, you gonna be having coffee with him? All this smoke that you 92%ers and LTMs have for me is okay because it's Charlston, right? Okay, whatever y'all say. Whatever y'all say.
Nigga, I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass nigga Benjamin Crump here. I'm out. Mellow.
Wow. Wait a minute. This isn't a critic talking. This is somebody who opposed Austin Metcalf from day one. He tried to take in Carmelo Anthony. This is somebody who was publicly trying to help. I'm gonna make sure I said that correctly. I was trying to say that this is someone who opposed Carmelo Anthony from day one. I want to make sure I said that right. But this Charleston White, he's a flip-floppy guy, but he isn't saying I never supported this. He's saying I supported this and now I don't after being in talks with.
Child, who can take that man seriously anyway? All the crap that he was saying. That he be saying, I should say. He's on for tomorrow, y'all. 6 feet 6 inches. He's on for tomorrow. I know nobody wants him, but anyway. Congratulations to the Knicks. Yeah, I'm watching them here. Thank you, Reaper. Said congrats to Kofi. I know he's happy for show. That's good for them. Congratulations. I'm not mad. Hopefully, New York survives tonight. Hopefully they survive tonight. Anyway, back to this. So Carmelo or Charleston White don't have any discernment. Carmelo's parents don't have any discernment. He was unfortunately destined to get here. This is crazy. It's crazy.
His father, Anthony's father, he was different because when somebody leaves a position they used to defend, people naturally want to know why. And whether you agree with Charleston White or not, that's why this clip spread so fast. People weren't reacting to the anger. They were reacting to the departure. What changed, my boy? Just a second ago, he was all for it. And then the story took another turn. It did. Because after all the arguing, a regular person jumped into the conversation.
I just took a couple clips from the beginning of his video because he makes some really good points, and I just wanted to talk about it. So here it is.
Drew Anthony, Kayla, you're cowards. You wouldn't even show up for your son's sentencing or victim statement impact. You abandoned your kid. You left him there. I guess he's no more use to you because you can't get any more GoFundMe money or GoSendGo money. You never once admitted or took accountability. You tried to play victim. The real victim is the one who died. I come to pray with you and Show the world we can close the gap of this unbelievable racial divide. And what'd you do? You widen the gap even further.
You see that right there? That's character. That's morals. That's values. That's a good Christian man right there. Offered to pray with you. Imagine that. The family that lost their child wants to pray and give forgiveness to your son, your thug-ass son killing their child. Wanted to pray with you. But what did you do? No, you didn't want to do that. Because you know why? It's going to be another race hustling summer, y'all. Just like BLM, you're following the race hustling playbook.
Oh, no, not another race hustling summer, y'all. June. We said June. Nobody's paying attention. I agree.
Y'all dummies donated to that bullshit organization.
Dummism.
None of that money went to anything to do with black people, black communities. You know where that money went to? It went to buying mansions for these people.
Despite what a jury found, his parents dispute their son ever wanted to kill Austin Metcalf.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone.
And you know what the most disgusting part is? No apology to the family. You instantly just wanted to go to victim, seeing as how you don't have any morals or values, and your son doesn't either. He didn't even take the stand. If he really was defending himself, don't you think you would get on the stand and really articulate what you were defending yourself from? There was no argument there. We're going to have to deal with these dumbass protests, messing up our summer. #believe Karmelo. Get some class, get some values, get some character. Y'all need Jesus.
Now, you know.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Listen, something is needed. I don't disagree. Something is needed. What that is, I don't know. I have no idea. But so Charleston White is giving up on the Karmelo family because the dad is weak, allegedly. Now, I'm sure more will come out over the next few days because people can't keep their mouth shut. And this is just the talk of the town right now. Shout out to Anton and Corey. Bring back those days, child. Bring back those days. If people want to tell their business, we'll talk about it. So I was just trying to figure out what's going on. If y'all can figure out what's going on, let me know. I'll stream tomorrow at some point before we get off the island or off the boat. And or maybe I'll do it when we're on land. We'll see. But turn the notifications on, y'all. I'm done because I'm tired and I hear my voice leaving. But at least I know this did pretty good as far as the stream is concerned. So I'll try to figure out more. Maybe Mr. Jat will come back on because he always got some receipts and see what's what. Y'all see anything, y'all make sure you send it to me. Shout out to all of y'all that were here. I see you. I appreciate you. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next.